in recent time, there's been a lot of chaos, a lot of noise, a lot of issues about passport acquisition in Ghana here. It appears like before you get your passport, you need to lose a leg, a kidney, and maybe a heart. Well, not a heart exactly, if not, you die. But then, I'm not here to talk about the whole corrupt system and stuff like that. Funny enough, when I was getting I had no issues. It was quite easy. My problem with the passport is a different thing completely. I mean, if there's a document that I'm supposed to use to travel, why do I need to dress like someone else and not like a Ghanaian? Let me explain. If you get to the passport office and you need to take a passport, no matter what you are wearing, you're asked to put on a suit. There are some suits hanging in there, about 5 or 6 or something. You need to pick a size that works for you and put it on before you take a picture for the passport. Who does that? I'm guessing now, those suits have been worn 1,000 times. Like, the fact alone that I need to put on something I know a lot of people have also worn, it freaks me out a little, but that's not my main gripe. If I'm Ghanaian and I need a picture of my passport, I should be in something Ghanaian, right? I mean, why am I even wearing this? Hold on, let me go switch and come. Wait. Yes, so now, boy, I look ridiculous now with my glove and it doesn't really fit. Where's my microphone? Whew, that's a lot of hassle. Okay, so hold on. I think I can hold it this way. Yes. So like I was saying, I don't understand why if I go to that location to get my passport picture taken for my passport for travel, why I shouldn't be in my traditional cloth or my fugu or my slit and kaba or my agbana or my jalabia. I don't get it, okay? So my problem with the passport system, well, sure, it delays. But then, if there's one document we can use, if there's one thing we can use to promote Ghana more, will be our passport. We are traveling with it. So the moment you see my passport, oh, you're Ghanaian. That's it. Kete, not Kente, Kete. Obviously, it's from Ghana. So if you see my passport and you see Kete inside, you don't even need to look at nationality anymore. You know I'm Ghanaian. You get my point? So yes, as far as I'm concerned, my issue with passport is the outfit. So now, we are going to change that right now. I'm going to take my passport, edit it, remove that picture from it, and insert my own picture with this. So let's go do some photo shoots. Yeah.
Well, since it was just me in the studio, I had to shoot myself basically. So I set up the lights and everything and started shooting. Sure, it was cool and I was having a lot of fun. Truthfully, I forgot that I was doing a photo shoot, not for social media or anything fancy, but for passport. The first batch came out and then what I realized that the lens I used was too zoomed in and my head was cut out of most of the shots and most of them were also out of focus. So after all this fun I had, well, I had to start over again. Coming round 2, I used the wider lens now, and this time, well, I made sure I was in the frame, posing well and trying hard to put on a passport face, but I don't want this passport to be boring. I want it to be fun. So here we go. Let's see. Okay, so these were the beginning ones, and sure, now I realized again my light was way off, my white balance was way off, but hey, this is just a passport. The one even in the passport book is not that good. So what do? We just move on like that. Now that I'm done with my photo shoots, let's go to Photoshop. So you pick them for me, okay? So after that photo shoot, I had to select the pictures and pick the very best out of it. So out of 54, I did my initial selection and I still need to strike it down and get a few more. So I continue selecting. It was hard to pick at this point because I was loving most of the pictures that were here now. From there, I reduced them to 3, initially to 4 and then to 3. And those are the 3 pictures I'll be asking you guys to vote on social media. In the world of Photoshop, I picked my favorite pictures, brought them in here, and I had to cut the background out, remove everything, apply some small effects here and there. And these are my favorite images that came out on top. I'll be putting the pictures on social media for people to vote on them and see which one will work best. Again, don't do this at home. Don't. So to everyone who responded on all our platforms, Facebook, Instagram, wherever, I'm grateful because this image now was the one everyone was picking. But it looked too official to me. Now I don't want my passport to be boring. This one to look too ridiculous. This looked too crazy. I was trying to do the double V for Visit Volta pose, but too much for me. This one is half. It looks cool. It looks like a cool guy, but still full of fun. So I ended up going with this option. So I picked it now, back to Photoshop again, cut it up to make sure it fits in there, did some Photoshop magic extra, blend everything together and, make sure it looks quite real, not as real though. Besides, this is just an illustration. So yeah, that's my final passport. There you have it. What do you think? New passport for Ghanaians. All passports should be like this now. Yeah.
So that is what I feel our passport should be looking like in Ghana here, not some suits and some other things. We have this on, use our traditional outfits, get some passport pictures, put them in our passports so that we can travel and tell the world I'm from Ghana. I'm made in Ghana. I'm made in Ghana. And obviously, some made in Ghana, Zavitutu-ish today. My Zavitu is cold. I'm trying to take a chilled Zavitutu and see how that tastes like. So, cheers to that one. It's double V for Visit Volta again. Krelo from here. I'll see you when I see you. Asema.